Good morning. It is Monday morning and we're heading up to Mount Washington after breakfast. And it's supposed to be up here somewhere. We're hoping to get some clearing today, but we're not holding that breath. At least it's not raining this morning with those gusty winds. They were up to, some people were saying up to 80 miles an hour yesterday when we were coming across. Looks like a little doghouse there, but maybe it's just the well or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, Mount Washington, I think it's supposed to be up here.
The robot unit.
Luke, you must learn to fold blankets with the Force.
And a young Jedi above tree line.
Okay, how do I do this? Okay, I will try. You do not. There is no try. I guess I'll pick do then.
Yes, the Jedi was learning that once lengthwise, twice widthwise, and 3 at the end of his bunk was the key to success. And the key to defeating the evil empire.
5 after 8. And suddenly the clouds have cleared. Lake of the Huts. We get the views. I never knew we're here. When we came in yesterday, we came in from that direction. I think this is the way we'll be going. And up there is the beast, Mount Washington. Apparently the cog train, I think, comes up from down there someplace. It goes up over this ridge. Comes up. And up there you can see, oh, there it is, Mount Washington. This will be fun. Bit of up, but it's finally cleared. Well, since I took that other video, the clouds have moved back in, so they're in and out. We're heading out on the AT a bit late. It's 8:30. So, as always, we need to get moving. But there's only so much you can do. Only so far you can go. This is Monday. Bride's up ahead running away. That's okay. Monday, I don't know what it is. Sure, July 17th. And maybe we'll see the lake that it's named for. The Lake of the Clouds.
We might see it when we get to the top of Mount Washington, looking back at the clouds.
Yeah, and you can kind of see Mount Washington through the haze now. Anyway, we need to get to hiking. There's the hut. Clouds move in, clouds move out. Here she comes, looking back at the where the Lake of the Clouds would be, or Lake of the Clouds. Over there is where the funicular would be. We heard the horn, but with all those clouds, haven't seen anything of that. There is that beast. Apparently, we're at the Tuckerman crossover, 14 miles to Route 302. But we're staying on this Crawford path. See my bride coming up there. maybe a little dot. It's bigger in real life. That hill back over there where the hill, it might have been Mount Monroe. Don't hold me to that. At any rate, that keeps coming and going. It's beautiful. So far, the bad boy staying clear. Getting onto the steeper part of the uphills. Looks like a conga line of people up there.
There's the hut we stayed at last night. Oh, and there's that lake. We never saw it yesterday because we were just fogged in. There's a lot of heavy rains.
White chunk of stone they put on top would sure make it fun for those poor people trying to navigate this in the winter time. Might be able to see the lake, the bottom and the hut. That pink building out there, right in the break, the clouds, probably disappear shortly, is I guess a pretty famous Mount Washington resort, something. It's supposed to be very expensive, very nice. And there's my bride over there. According to the GPS, I've just passed 6,000 feet. I guess that'd be about 20, excuse me, that would be about 1,800 meters. My bride coming up. You can tell I feel like I'm breathing a little harder than I should for going up this hill, even though it's not a bad hill. This one's been kind of a pleasure almost. Easy walk, no puddles. There's been some water. You can hear it underneath the rocks down below. Haven't had it for a little bit, and when it is on the surface, of course it is on trail, but I was able to mostly rock hop across it. So these rocks have been fairly dry since we left the bottom. Not as slippery. I was concerned about that. Little Jane and I were sliding all around on some of the rocks near the lake of the hut. I thought, oh, this is not going to be good. Wind, sun, guess it's done its magic. So pretty. So pretty. You can even see past the hut now. Clouds are cleared. Some of the hills we did in the past. We skirted the side of that to get into the Lake of the Clouds. In fact, you might be able to see the trail there. There's a loop that would have gone to the top. And then we went over that ridge. Nice. Piece of white granite over there. Looks for all the world like a bit of snow. Obviously it's not at this temperature, but sure it looks like melted snow, especially as you're walking a little further away. Melted snow. Residual snow. Non-ionizing radiation or not, I'm not all that happy being in front of these things. Gyros that way, actually James around. We're at the funicular, haven't seen it yet, haven't seen the smoke. I think I'll go up a little bit further, but we're pretty much at the summit.
There's a line of people waiting to get their photo taken. can actually drive up here. There's the road. Oh, and there goes the train. That sounds good. Get some video of this.
Coming down from Mount Washington, it's just a good old-fashioned boulder jumble like you get in Pennsylvania. Yes, there's the road. See the cars going down. Waiting for the ride. Another one going right out here. Run across these black bits on the ground all over. One of the cars, the funiculars, I know is a coal car, steam. You can see the steam coming up on other people's videos. I haven't seen it, I'm sure this is all thrown from it. Can hear it up over the rise, but I can't see it. Oh well. Headed out that way. I think you can see the path. I think that's the coal burner. It sounds different. I can smell the coal, but I don't see the smoke. Oh well. Jane's coming up back there. You can see the peak. Scar from the train. Down there's the train station. Forgot to mention that there's 4 young thru hikers that blew past us. The young ones always do. And they stopped over at the train tracks because there's a fine tradition of mooning the funicular when it goes by, and the 2 young girls did just that, so we got kind of a belly laugh out of that one. We did not join in that fine tradition, nor did the 2 young guys. But at any rate, here she is. Well, we came over a little bit of rise behind us, and I think you might be able to see the trail that kind of goes over the side of it, that scar. I think that's our next hill. Might be a hut over here. I can't see on the screen, but somewhere over here. We took a rest down there. Came across the side of that. Can't see Mount Washington anymore. It's gorgeous. And we're going up this bad boy, heading towards Medicine Hut. This has been the bulk of the hike. Not really up, oops, not really down. Just jumbles of rock, reminiscent of Pennsylvania. Occasionally it gets better, occasionally it gets worse. But it's certainly a slow hike to do it this way. Everyone's been talking about how slowly we're moving. Starting to readjust our plans. Not sure if we'll be able to make our original tent site that seemed so viable at the beginning. But we did get started a little late. The crew that was at the shelter was a replacement crew for the alumni crew, they called it. Get a couple nights off for the people that are doing it normally and people that have done it in the past, like 1990s, the early 2000s, come in. And a skeleton crew at that, because with all the rain, not everyone made it in. So it all worked out. We had a lovely breakfast. But we did get started a little late. Yeah. All right, I had to stop and take a picture of this. This is a roundabout for trails. Look at all these signs. All these cairns circling off. 1, 2, 3, 4, is that 5? Yeah, it's the first roundabout for trails I've ever seen. That's Chewy. Unreal. It's our first view of Medicine Hut. A little hazy out here. It's supposed to have some of that Canadian smoke again.
The sun's causing a glare, but we came down over this hill and we ended up at Medicine Hut. We weren't planning to stay here. We were planning to go to a campsite, but our knees have been aching and a lot of rock scrambling today. Tomorrow we head up there and over to Pinkham Notch.
Yeah, that's yeah. That I mean, because mine is photo at all. So I